We welcome in Andrew Fillipponi well, you're home tonight. No wonder why we had a problem with that Zoom. And how's everything going for you, Andrew? Pretty good hockey game tonight. I missed you over there.
Yeah, I saw the cherries. You were gorging yourself in the Penguins
cannot help myself. Area. I love maraschino cherries, and they have. If it wasn't there, Andrew, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't take it. But it's there, so I take it.
Well, yeah, good night for the Penguins. You enact revenge over the team that knocked you out of last year's playoffs. Whenever Shesterkin and now Jake Trouba and those guys come to town, you want to beat them, and the fans that do show up for these games obviously are not big Rangers fans whatsoever. Bob, you brought up the Pickett thing in the open, talking about him being cleared to play. And you were on the Tomlin press conference today here on the CW. Did you not find his answer to a question from the Trib's Joe Rutter about the benefits of Pickett sitting last week peculiar, and that Tomlin basically said you can't really gain or benefit much from watching the game, when their entire plan this year was for Pickett to sit and watch the entire season? I was really taken aback by that answer, because it seemed like all summer they thought that Pickett would benefit from exactly that. And now Tomlin is saying, really, no, you're better off playing if you're going to learn something.
I think in the context which he said it, at least this is my way of thinking, until he got in there, they were content with that if things had gone well with Trubisky. But once he sensed there was a need for a change, and he did make that based on, going into that Jets game, what he thought might happen, and if it did, he was going to pull the trigger. He did. I think, once you're in it, then you get concussed, you come back. I think it's better once the medical staff clears him. Then I think his assertion there was he's better to play than sit after he's been in there for 7 games. But I do believe you're right. At the beginning of the season, they had planned for him to sit around and watch, observe, try to learn by going through that process, just on a watchful basis. But now that he's in there, I think they want him back if he's cleared to play, and I have no problem. I ran into a lot of people tonight who said he should have been, sat for the rest of the year. I don't agree with that. If the medical staff says you're in, then you're in. What's the point of not playing? Because he still has growth to go through. I don't know about you, Andrew, but I think he's grown a lot. I think his going through his progressions, all the kinds of things. I know you've been high on him from the beginning, but I've seen since the break specifically just how much he's advanced his game.
Well, what would be the alternative? Okay, so you let him sit. Okay, I don't know why, because I guess you're so afraid that he gets hit again and suffers a third concussion. But the alternative is to play Mitch Trubisky. Okay, what is Mitch Trubisky's future with the organization right now? It seems.
And that's it.
Well, are they going to pay him that amount of money to be a backup next year, Bob? Are they going to offer him a take it or leave it pay cut deal? Would Trubisky even want to do that, given how things went and transpired this year? I mean, obviously Pickett and Trubisky can coexist. Those guys like each other. There was a genuine exchange, a congratulatory one after the game on Sunday. Pickett letting Trubisky know that he was proud that he went out there and won the game. But I'm not sure that Trubisky wants to be a part of this team unless they keep his salary where it is. But, Bob, why would you want to pay a backup, what is it, $8 million next year?
I think for a backup, that's okay. I have that a lot of the cap's going up. I could see that being okay with them. We got to go to a break anyway. We went over our time there. So we'll continue this as we come back and invite your phone calls. Call us right here. This is the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call on Pittsburgh CW.